Maybe you've just moved into a new flat or a house and realised just how many niggly little DIY jobs there are to do around the place. Well, I'm here to help. My name's Joe, and this is Handyman Joe. Hi, I'm Joe, and welcome to one of my short programs on how to make DIY more fun. Now, before we get started, it's probably worth mentioning that anything involving electrics or plumbing is best left to the professionals. But having said that, there's still hundreds of DIY jobs around the house that, with a little bit of confidence and the right tools, well, you can do it yourself. Now, talking of the right tools, today we're going to look at how to put together a basic toolkit. And at number one, it's a drill. Well, to be more precise, this is what they call a drill driver. And what that means is that you can put drill bits in here and drill into wood, plasterboard and fairly soft materials. If you get one with a hammer action, you can drill into concrete, brick walls, that sort of thing. When they say a driver, what it means is you can put screwdriver bits in, and then any repetitive tasks like putting together a piece of flat pack furniture, which you're likely to do, this will take the strain off your arms using a screwdriver. Try and get one with a torque control, which put simply means that you won't over tighten and ruin any of your new handiwork. At number two on our list, it's a hammer. Slightly less sophisticated than a drill, but if you're going to knock a load of nails in, this is your first choice. This one's a claw hammer. It's flat on one side for hitting the nails in, then it's got a claw on the other side, so if you make a mistake, oops, and you've got a few bent nails, this will whip them out as easy as you like. At number three on the list, it's a pair of pliers. Now, it's a handy little tool, great for tightening any loose nuts if you know any, and there's a hidden pair of blades just here that are great for snipping wires and all sorts of things. At number four, it's a tape measure. Not much you can say about this other than that my granddad always said, measure twice, cut once. So that's where the tape measure comes in handy. And at number five, it's not in Batman's belt, but it is a utility knife. Very sharp, very useful, so be careful how you use this one. At number six, it's screwdrivers. Now, screws come in all shapes and sizes. You get flat head ones, cross head ones, even really tiny ones inside a plug. So get yourself a good collection. You can never have too many screwdrivers. Coming in at number seven, it's a spirit level. Very useful. You've just put up your new set of shelves, you've got your complete works of Shakespeare, and it's not quite level, so they all shoot off the end and end up on the floor. This is very, very useful. At number eight, it's a torch. Very handy if the power goes out and you've got to go searching around looking for the consumer unit and try and put the trips back on. Going through the list, and at number nine, it's a trusty old pencil. Not very exciting, but it's one of the most useful things in your toolkit. It's cheap, it's easy to use, and it's low maintenance. This little fella literally ticks all the boxes. Bringing this list to a close, well, for now anyway, it's number 10. It's the tool bag or box. And whichever you prefer, make sure you get one that's a bit like your old school jumper. A bit big and baggy to start with, but believe you me, you're going to keep filling this as you go along with more and more tools. And keep it handy, so when you need it in an emergency, like when the lights fuse, you know exactly where to find it and you don't have to go hunting through a cupboard to get it. Now, the obvious place to look for all your new toys would be the DIY superstores, and they're fine, but don't forget the internet, and even better, look out for your local independent hardware store and support the high street. Also, and they're not paying me, well, not for now anyway, but look at Aldi and Lidl. They have some great tools at great prices. Well, that about wraps it up from me. I hope you've enjoyed it and hopefully you found it useful. Please remember to follow and subscribe and like and all those other things. The buttons are below. And I'll see you soon. My name's Joe and this was Handyman Joe.